Welcome back. Welcome back. Today we have a special treat for you. We have husband and wife who embody the spirit of hospitality. First, we have Brie, an incredible mom, daughter, sister, who is a beautifully passionate somm. Brie will share with you how picking the right wine can make a cherished meal. Brie will also tell you about what wines are in, what wines are trending, what wines are happening, and how she got into this journey. With her is Chef Dacha, an executive chef who is passionate, who is a trailblazer, and is innovative in his field. Chef Dacha creates welcoming atmospheres in his kitchens and doesn't stand for bullshit. He is an incredible human being. Together, they'll be talking about how to make a dining experience of a lifetime. Let's dive in.
I don't know. I just would rather just... Yeah, it's been recording the whole time. We're live, by the way. We've been going for a while.
Edit that out.
No, we
Thank
will.
you.
And cut. Okay. But yeah, what made you say yes? Like you said, you've done this before in a way. I'm totally new to the whole game. I'm just learning as I go. But
I mean, it's our favorite subject. That's obvious. We kind of live and breathe the craft. So yeah.
Okay.
I have a ton of respect for you.
Let's
be honest.
Well, let's start again. Welcome. It's Honey, the podcast. I'm here with Brie. I'm here with Chef Dacha. Like I said about you many times, I love and appreciate both of you. You both are a part of my village as much as I don't get to see you. But you know that every time we see each other, it's like we pick up where we left off. Yeah. I don't want to botch or get canceled. Can we just start with your first and last names? Because I know we are of different descents. Yeah. Like I'm Honey Farron. And you are?
So my name is Brie Dema. Yes. Professionally, Brie Dema Markovic is my married name.
Beautiful.
I kind of have carried Brie Dema throughout my career because I've done some writing and other things prior to getting married and changing my last name to reflect my lifelong love with this guy. So that's my name. What's your name?
Chef.
My name is Daniel Markovic, also called by Dacha by many friends and family. So stick to that.
That's awesome. I'll stick to that. Terrible. But yeah, no, I definitely appreciate the hospitality you both provide, and it's you're very both inspiring. And so when I initially wanted to start this, I was like, my dear friends owe me some favors along the way. I need to capture them at their best. Tell me a little bit about how long have you been a somm?
Yeah, okay, good question. I officially got designations, I would say, that are somm related in 2015. Mm-hmm. I've been studying it for over a decade, more than that. My sommelier accreditation was 2015. My WSET diploma was 2015. Back to back.
Powerhouse.
And then the advanced sommelier designation that I got after that from the quartermaster sommeliers, I believe, was 2018.
Oh, wow.
So yeah,
sweet.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And did you always know
So the entry point for me was working in hospitality, working in restaurants, and starting to work in restaurants where wine was increasingly a more important part of the program. Mm-hmm. I started in a sports bar, washing dishes, and started serving, and that's where I learned how to waitress, to serve, to multitask, to start to understand hospitality. Began there, but the wine part of it came in when I first worked with a sommelier on the floor, and I saw what that person did and what they added to service. That was kind of the catalyst. And then I also, in my 20s, had an ex-boyfriend who worked as a wine agent for representing wineries. Yeah. And so that was another way that I understood more about it, where I was like, oh, it doesn't just taste like the same. It can be different in flavor and different in quality. Yeah. And that was my entry point.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It was cool. Yeah.
Chef, don't you hate when I call you that? I'm so sorry.
It does. I'm gonna stop. I'm so annoying. So I'm in my like mindful girl era. So I'm gonna try and like not say that again. Gotcha.
That's okay.
What about you? How did you start in this industry?
How did I start? I always sort of felt comfortable being in the kitchen as a kid. So my mom was cooking a lot at home. Like I grew up on the farm, Dacha farm. We grow our produce, we raise our livestock, and learn at a very young age how to process all these things and turn into not like a charcuterie or a winter protein or whatever is on the table. Preserved my summer times would be always in the kitchen rather than on the beach. So
Or with the goats.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I start stuttering at a very young age. So like to me, always like Saint Peace was the being in the kitchen, and that's how naturally developed to the going to the school, for high school for culinary department. Several years, and then after that college, and then right after college, got the opportunity to come to Canada, and here I am.
Yeah, that's awesome. Where are you coming from? Well, I know where you're coming from, but like where the viewers.
Eastern European would be like region, the Serbia more particularly. So Serbia and born and raised.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's very cool.
He doesn't mention that his dad was also in hospitality.
Oh, okay.
A little bit,
Cool.
He has a couple different careers, but his dad was also.
Before I was born, he was in hospitality, and then soon the latest I remember, he was front house. He went from back of house to front of house, and I was maybe 2 or 3 years old. 3 years old when I remember, like last time that when I went into his restaurant visit. That was right around when war started, and then after that he changed the
He
changed his job and profession, and just focused on the family more. So.
Yeah, it's wild. So it's like kind of family, like no, I don't want to say genetics. That's cool. That's kind of weird. I mean, like kind of saw it through like family. Whereas like for me, like I started like my grandmother would cook for everyone, and that's where everybody gathered, right? So that's pretty cool. Yeah. How long have you been doing this? This chefing business?
The chefing business.
chefing it up.
The cooking
business.
Almost, I'd say almost 20 years now.
20 years.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Almost 20 years. Yeah. So.
We're old dogs, eh?
Plus, yeah.
No
so,
count.
Cook half of that is cooking, and I guess half of that is on the manager side of it. So yeah. So.
Speaking of the manager side of it, what's that like? What's your, not to jump around, but what's your like leadership trait? Like, what do you bring to an environment of like young cooks? Like, how do you motivate them, or how do you? I don't want to jump. Like, I don't want to ask you too many questions. Yeah, I want to save that later. Like, how do you? Because your kitchen, like, I've seen your kitchen. I've seen like who you are as a human, and like the way you carry yourself, your stature, and like how you are as the word you don't like, chef. How you are as a chef is impeccable, right? Like, I don't want to overwhelm you here, buddy, but like, how do you get those?
It starts with the culture, obviously. Like you're hiring the good attitude rather than skill. Then from there you build a skill. So we was lucky enough that had a great amount of people in the kitchen that's like had a skill, and both that attitude and skill, and they were willing to share that. So. It's all about sharing and the caring. It's not just the saying, but like exactly train people and the patience, and I think a lot of patience goes into that, and the lot of coaching and the talking. But it's nice to watch that development that for someone that start as a dishwasher or a garmager, and then like move up to the like a hotline, and eventually the junior sous and that. Like, so it's lucky to see a couple of those, but also like many of the young cooks that they're learning every day, trying to push. So culture is the most important. So if you have good people around you that family oriented and understand the stuff and support them and they're willing to jump in the fire and the help. This everything starts from there.
Yeah.
And after that, it's just natural. You let them ride the train.
Yeah.
So
that's super cool. That's super cool. Like I heard culture. I heard like you can teach skill, but you can't teach attitude, right? Like that's super cool. What about you? Do you work with a lot of folks as well? Like I didn't get to ask you that.
Like I have hands-on leadership with a smaller selection of people, like people who are within our restaurant group that are focused on wine mostly. But the same things apply. Like
yeah, of course.
It's about like finding people who are asking questions and then helping them figure out how to make those answers. So like it may not always translate into somebody who wants to go down the sommelier path, but if they are curious about the beverage side, they may want to find a different avenue that's within there. It's kind of listening to that. This is a little circle back to what he's saying, but it makes me think of just on his team, because I get to see the Allura team a lot.
Yeah.
The chef's counter tasting menu that they do, where all the different cooks kind of present the courses. And this is like such a perfect example of his team and like coming into that confidence and skill building, where some of the young guys who get to go up and interact with the guests are, one guy in particular, his name is Wiggles. Nickname is Wiggles.
Is that his real name? Wiggles?
No. But like just watching him introduce the food and like, interact with the guests, I don't know. Sorry,
this is a
steal your thunder.
Is that just like
this is a good part of the kitchen? Is figuring out nicknames. Everybody had a nickname. So like to be fairly call people by the names, but like they usually reflect on the they're just respectful nicknames that we carried as a family or as like every family has nicknames for their kids or like cousins or whatever. So like we have a lot of nicknames in the kitchen. I don't know, some of them are still waiting on the proper nicknames, but
is that like
there's a series?
Yes, it's like
oh my god, that's so good.
Yes,
I'm going to medieval times on Sunday.
Yeah.
We're talking about knighting. Sorry, I just interrupted.
I've never been.
No, I appreciate that. No, like sorry to interrupt. But no, I appreciate that because it shows like that family connection. Like not only like you're not just they're not employed by you or employed by the team, but like you're my family member. Like I'm going to treat you like that, and that's what I'm getting from that.
Yeah,
that's
still
cool.
has to be be professional. And, respectful of the work, But we also like treat the people with the respect and get them back. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. But that's cool that you get to see that as well. Like having that connection with his team, or like, do you guys interact a lot during work? Like, because you move around, right?
We used to. Like we first met as colleagues. I was a sommelier. He was a line cook at Langton Hall. We worked at Fogo Island Inn together as colleagues as well. He was ended up being a chef de cuisine, sous chef de cuisine, and I worked there as a sommelier or manager, beverage manager. But at Allura, we started that way. I went on mat leave in 21, and then from there came back as the kind of a corporate role. So our interaction really changed at that point. That being said, like we have a Kendra. I don't know if you know Kendra. You worked there. Yeah. So she's our lead sommelier at Allura Hill, and she has been since 2022. Sorry, since 2021. Okay. And when she needs someone to fill in like a somm shift, that's when I'm on the floor at Allura, basically. Okay. So that's when I get to see all the cool
the growth between the team. And
it's like really fun.
We were actually talking about it on the way here.
Yeah.
We're just like get to like interact with counter like chef tasting members and stuff. No, I'm like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like filling in sick days or paternity, maternity, whatever leaves. Like I don't know, we're all in that age group where those are the things you take out from work, right?
Yeah.
When there's we're in a recruitment struggle, like if there's a somm shift to be filled, for sure. That's for me to do. And I love it. Like I don't want to say it's my favorite part, but it's my favorite part. I like a lot of the organizational aspects of upper management, let's say, but like we're in it for the service.
Yeah, of course.
So,
Yeah. It's like the hype, right?
Yeah.
What about you? Like, do you get to collaborate on menus together, or like how to like profile wines in
Not
certain
anymore.
dishes?
Not as much.
Not as much
Like,
anymore.
much?
Not as much anymore. Yeah. She have people down there represent this location. Or like Kendra, for example, it's great influence, but collab more with her than the
The boss. The boss.
yeah.
The
Yeah, but
boss.
from time to time it's happening. So obviously. So but, and that there's always some special events that need some separate attention. So yeah,
for sure.
Sweet. What influences your menus?
Here's the can of worms you just opened.
Bum, bum, bum. We have all night. We're night owls. And we have this beautiful board prepared by Dacha. Yeah. And Brie for the drink. Thank you. Appreciate your hospitality. But I know I answered it.
It's all influence, like it's all really. I think some comes from books, some comes from the scrolling down on social media. That's like
self-taught.
Some happens on your drive to work, or some happens by little actions that you see from the friends or kids or whatever, just something sparks and then you do running and to write it down before you forget. But it's very basic of the day. We do use a lot of Canadian product. We're proud that all our proteins are Canadian or catch their fish in the Canadian waters. The for seafood parts. So we support a lot of farmers around our area, and then we winter time is a little bit different, because you have to import some things, but we try to keep it more what you can find in this local terroir. And then the techniques are mostly based on the European cooking. So
European cooking.
yeah,
Sweet.
our kitchen is very international. So we get a chance to have some influence with here and there, but also the staff meal is a huge part of it. So whoever feels want to cook outside of those parameters, we have
Any culture, anything. You let everybody come together. Yeah.
Exactly. We have some different cooking parts when can share those kind of cultures with the rest of the stuff. So
I love stuff. Sorry, family meal.
Yeah, family meals.
Family meal.
Yeah, staff meals in general important because you need that warm meal.
Of course.
For the day, to keep pushing. So
what did your mom always say? You have to eat something on the spoon.
Yeah, you always have to eat something with a spoon. So because you
Tom was don't just snack on things.
Oh, okay. Actually,
it means you need something that is more like a juicy, liquidy kind of meal rather than just in this case, crackers or chips or
So it's your force actually. Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna use that.
Of course, need to be on the spoon. Yeah, so it's because you need that warm meal, warm or not, but something juicy liquid.
That's awesome. I love how you describe that. I just wanted to I got hungry all of a sudden.
I know, right?
Did you? Did I eat out of soup today? What about you? What? Sorry, what inspires you? What regions inspire you, wine wise, or your education? What feeds you? Yeah.
I don't think it's one place. I think it's over my time learning more and more about it. I think it's more important for me, the people behind it and their philosophy and what they bring to it.
Yeah.
Because you can make great wine everywhere. That's no longer a challenge. Climate used to be a challenge.
Yeah.
And it is to, still to some degree, obviously, but science and technology have come a long way. You can make great wine everywhere, but it's about how you choose to make it and what you bring to it. So that's more interesting to me these days.
Yeah.
The people behind it.
Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Why does it always come back to people?
I don't know.
The people, feeding the people.
That's
always.
The connection.
The
right?
connections, right? Yeah. Do you find it trends are moving so rapidly because people are driving wine right now, or people are trending more wines?
Yeah, I think that's accurate. I think that people have a higher, and maybe it's a younger generation thing, but like there's a greater importance put on the story and the why rather than just like quality is important, taste is important. That's always going to be like the equalizing factor in wine. Like people aren't going to drink crappy wine.
No.
Or they shouldn't. But what is being asked of it now is like, why is this in my glass? Like, why is this important? Or this meal or this experience, or why should I pay my money to buy this?
Yeah. And what's the answer at the end of the day? Like, what drives people to buy a certain select of wines? Like, that you find it?
I think there's a number of factors. And again, there's some buckets that are generational, like collectors are of a certain age, potential, like this, again, broad generalizations, but quality should be number one driver. Style, what you like, that should be a driver. Then you have people who are just collecting because that's what you do. But I think the larger subsect of people are starting to care more about why those quality and style things happened and how they got there.
Like there's a story.
Yeah.
People want the story. They want an explanation.
Yeah.
No, I feel like when friends or like family members are popping like a bottle of wine, like they're always talking about it, like talking about the layers of it, talking about the region of it, like the year. And depending on like, I don't drink. So it's like, I'm like, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm kidding. But I'm actually listening. I'm actually listening. I actually like go to wine vineyards and stuff and like do all that. I just don't drink it. Like I'll smell it.
Right.
Yeah. I can just still do all that.
So take the wine aspect out of it. If I were to be like, this is from Sobeys. This is from a cow named Stacy.
Yeah.
And she was like raised on a farm nearby. Which one interests you more?
Oh my God.
Right?
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it. So people need stories.
Yeah.
But what where do you think like wines are heading towards right now? Like
in the belly.
Ding. No, I think like any type of agricultural product, like anywhere on Earth, we need to consider the ecological footprint and the ethical footprint of what we do.
Yeah.
That's where if people aren't forward thinking in the wine industry in that way, I don't think they're going to survive. I feel like there's always going to be the big brands and the commodities, but my hope is that those will be background noise and that the true soul of wine will,
I love that.
be the spotlight forward.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
It's so
Write it down.
I was just like, somebody write this down. Add it to the list. One other thing I wanted to ask you as well, like, okay, if you can build like the ultimate bottle of wine, what would it be? I'm just jumping ahead. I just wanted to ask her this for a while.
Like, how many liters would it be?
If you want, it's your wine you're building.
Like,
body, color, grape.
Like what I?
Yeah.
Like,
I just thought of that. It just I needed to ask it.
I could like maybe give you like a Last Supper wine list.
Yeah, like
but there's not just one bottle. Like it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'll need multiple.
You can create whatever you want. Like create a memorable dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and there's no restrictions. There's no allergies. There's nothing.
I'll give you like a 5 course because we have the whole night. So I think like
I love that.
The starting point of sparkling wine is just a natural jumping off point. The bubbles and the acidity just cause you to salivate, cause you to get hungry.
Yeah.
The carbonation also moves the alcohol through your bloodstream a little faster so that you're joyful a little sooner. So it's probably why tasting menus start off with sparkling wine. And they're just versatile. So I love all different sparkling wines, but champagne is very classic. Yeah. So I would go with the champagne. Probably a grower champagne, which means like a small producer that takes care of their own vineyards rather than a large house. We would move into maybe oysters or something seafood based next. Yeah. So white wine.
Yeah,
I'm really getting into it. Like classically would go with a Chablis Chardonnay from France that's unoaked, but if you want to go off the beaten path, you might try Soave, which is a white from North Italy. That'd be really delicious. What are we on, course 3?
Course 3, yes.
Yeah, what are we having for course 3?
You can have whatever you want. It's your
pick a dish.
It's your menu. Chef's gonna get the same question later.
Okay, fair.
Don't worry.
Honestly, if I'm writing this for the guest.
Mhm.
Guests tend to favor red wine
Yeah.
throughout a tasting menu, or they expect some red, so I might go with a light-bodied red next.
Yeah.
Maybe something fun with a foie gras pairing would be frappato, which is a red grape from Sicily.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Pinot Noir in texture, but different. Let's stay in Italy for the main course.
I love that.
Let's have pork.
Love that.
Let's have wild boar.
Yeah.
And wild boar is
Locally
meant,
sourced.
wild boar is meant for the red wines from the Tuscany region, because those boars are everywhere in the vineyard, and I'm sure that all the vigneron want them shot. So we'll have wild boar. We'll have Chianti Classico. What's next?
Oh my god.
Cheese course.
Cheese course.
Cheese and dessert
Cheese.
side by side, because we're doing 5 courses.
Yeah.
So
She can build her ultimate menu.
So let's have Canadian ice wine. Why not? I think it's kind of classic.
Okay.
But we'll have a red one. We'll have one from Cabernet Franc grape. Inniskillen is a great producer of that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
my menu.
I feel like she's been thinking about this forever. I feel like I'm going to be throwing this at your lap now. And you're like, one
That's gonna be
second, can we come back?
Yeah, can we come back?
Well, yeah, we'll come back for that. I'm not going to do that to you. I like you too much. What are some of your culinary philosophies?
Did you-
And you can explain it however you understand
Yeah.
it to me. Like, my brain thinks differently. So,
Exactly, yeah.
yeah. I'm
That's-
special.
Philosophy, and it depends like what they're actually shooting at, you know. But yeah, to like we already touched the base with the stuffing a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, like just finding the good additive and then building up team from there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The ingredients wise, so sourcing as much the
Mm-hmm.
local we can this time period, and just supporting the our country, you know, where we're
Mhm.
living at the road, and the neighbors, you know, like where we're working out at our mill, it's the Mennonite country, you know, so
Yeah.
we are trying to get the as much the local product around there, you know. Obviously some stuff you have to bring from other side of the country, you know, but yeah, that's about it. Then approaching the kitchen, and like we try to keep it
Mm-hmm.
calm, very calm inside, like, and I mean, calm as much we can. Like there's always sometimes, you know, organized chaos, but like
Yeah.
there's not that much screaming, yelling, or swearing, you know. It's like everybody's carry on, and everybody knows the jobs, and moving on from there. So
Yeah.
the
How do you create that calm when there's a storm?
I think it's
I
on
think it's a skill.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's on the leaders. You can certainly feel
Yeah.
the different leaders, different kind of vibes in the kitchen, but we're lucky that we believe all our chefs are pretty good behavior, you know. So it's like keeps the train not shaking as much, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
it's
Like
just-
assurance stays.
Yeah.
There's often guests dining at the kitchen counter, which is like right,
Yeah.
I don't know, 4 feet away from the door.
daily. It's like
Daily.
it's like
All the
this.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
you have to do like
And
that, you know,
so
They're
you're
always like, when's the yelling? Not always, but I sometimes hear, when is the yelling going to start?
Mhm.
Like, when is the Gordon
Yeah.
Ramsay behavior
Oh,
going to
wow.
begin? And it's like,
It's
oh.
toxic.
Yeah.
We've come a long way.
yeah, we come a long way.
But,
So, yeah, it wasn't always like that.
it wasn't
Yeah.
always
but
like
it's,
that,
you
sure.
just build up that you know what you wanna
Oh, you got Stacey's cheese? Good.
have a final goal.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sorry, I touched it.
final
Yeah.
final goal, and the destination to it, and just ride the team together. So
That's awesome. I think that, like you were saying, like it's a skill. Like you can't teach that. Like, yeah. I think the human brings that almost, you know?
but it comes with the obviously team, because like it's you don't have that good people to work with. It's not about one guy. So
It's like
it's about
a collective.
Yeah.
Like I've seen your kitchen, obviously.
Yeah. Everybody puts their own
Yeah.
work to it, and everybody contributed, you know, some more, some less, you know,
Mhm.
but like each the Carrick, in the chain. So
I feel like we just took a training course. Love this life coaching. Where do you see trends going with like food?
I think people want to eat more comfortable,
bigger plates.
Food, not necessarily bigger plates, but shareable, I would guess. But still decent plating. But like I think it's more and more see the people like driving towards the less components, better food. Shoot for the taste, obviously.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like
sometimes focusing on what's not trendy is a thing that can drive you to like just make good food.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with the trendy things because for me it's usually driving a different way. If something trendy, I kind of don't.
You don't pay attention to it.
Run away from it. When it's not trendy, then I.
We're usually in the backyard planting a new tree.
Exactly. Speaking of trees,
I love that about you. I was telling my friend over here that I just wanted to ask him, like, did he build more trees in the backyard, or did he build the whole village back there?
Yeah. I think the summer kitchen is hopefully next. We want to build like a summer kitchen. Yeah. Just such a part of European and Balkan culture to have.
I always told someone the other day, like I learn how to skin goat before I learn how to write. So it's like because how we like brought in the country, I was lucky enough to experience all these things, but like cooking outside and on fire, like my mom would make the bread in the oven, wood oven outside. We still have electrical oven and the wood oven in the house, but outside was a big wood brick oven, that she would bake the bread a couple times a month, and pack it up, put it away. That would be like our daily bread in the house, and the whole street would smell like bread. So it's crazy. So
that's beautiful.
It's like, but the same like anything cooking outside on the fire. It's more like feels like more humble and and more exotic these days in some form because of you don't go much in the restaurants and be able to eat something from the fire, So yes, it's like
it's very true.
The more it's no snow outside, we always have our Sunday,
I love that
heritage can on the fire, Like, let's go.
We just pulled the last of the lamb from the summer.
Out
up into the fridge.
I love that.
Make some stew.
Often like we throw the part just in the backyard and just get spit on and put the whole on. And they are just like nice, like maybe sometimes paella, like it doesn't need to be like just one style of cooking, but it can be all over the place.
It's not like you're not sous vide stuff today inside the house. You're going out there. Let's go. Get out of the house.
Spend the whole day outside.
No more screen time. Let's go. We need more of that though. I think that's really cool. I love eating food at the fire. It's my favorite.
Do you want to hear a funny story about Anna and the fire? Okay, so for her birthday, we got a pig to roast, and I was a little bit nervous. I'm like, okay, how is she gonna like see this animal? What's she gonna think of it when she see that? So he pulls it out. She's like,
a whole pig.
Well, I bring
in a cooler. But still.
But no, I'm just making sure we're talking about the same thing.
And she looks at it and she's like, for the listener, she's 4. She's 4. And she said, and he said, do you want to name it? Like, how do you want to? And she said, let's name it Truffles.
I love her.
It's from Paw Patrol, like it's a cartoon or Coco Melon or something. But still, we were like, okay, you just want to name this Truffles. She said, can I touch its eye?
I love her. She's so brave.
No.
She's
I thought you made her eat a truffle and she was like, I'm going to call it Truffle.
No. Still, I was like, okay. At least
it's cute. Yeah. At least you're not afraid of it. Like, great.
Yeah.
And like, you're kind of passing on some of the stuff you saw as a kid. But doing it in Canada, like that's super cool.
It comes from parents, If parents are scared, the kid's gonna be scared. So I think it's
full context. I don't think she realized it was a dead animal. I think she thought it was some kind of
that's fine.
Whatever.
But as long as she was cool with it, like she gets to try it at least.
Oh yeah.
I hope so. Like dad's cooking. Brie, do you jump right in? were you just like
turning the spit?
Yeah,
Or
you're just
pouring the wine.
you're fueling the machine over
Yeah,
here. Yes.
no, I get like table setting duty and salad making duty.
Yeah.
That's kind of my lane, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where are we headed in our futures? Like, what are you thinking for being your self? Where are we going?
That is a good question.
Is that winemaking?
AI winemaking? No,
Okay, cool.
that's not something. Okay, so we're in the industry that's not AI is not common.
Yeah.
Really like
it there.
Yeah. I think that's important to note. There's like you can download an app that will tell you what wine to pick with whatever. And I know restaurants that do use that, so like that's not out of the realm. But like I don't think that's going to replace somebody coming up to your table and having a moment with you. Yeah. So no.
What about you, Dutch? Where do you think our industry's headed, or where are you headed as an individual in the next little while?
If I knew I was that, I would be somewhere else. I can only say like depends how much we input work in the new generation. How much we share knowledge, how much we push them and develop them. I think it's depending that as well. So like the more we try and put the work towards the training the new comers, the new generation of cooks, the better it's gonna look on us. But I think in Canada for sure with all the there's so many great restaurants and with Michelin coming here and the world best list. So like I think there's like for sure there is gonna be a lot of chefs that are not in the highlight now that wanna these guys did it. I wanna try to, so I spend a lot of push to get better as a nation, so because I could feel it and they also see it from like colleagues that with all the recognitions that's coming in the country, like I know that people wanna push for more, push for better, and
No, I really truly believe like our future looks bright. Like whereas a couple of years back where everybody was so scared, right? Like
how bad was it for you, the pandemic?
We thought we were gonna make it for a while.
We lost our jobs like
but you guys,
we got laid off like whatever.
We still worked. We still worked sometimes.
Yeah.
It would be like, we're on today, we're off today. Or like,
it just, what is it going to be today was one question. Like, what am I going to wear a face mask or a mask or do I go to work or do I not? Like, that was awful.
Yeah.
We were with a company that weathered the storm better than most.
Yeah. Imagine.
Like, to say we were
I'm so grateful. Yeah.
Is an understatement, but
it's a good place to be.
And then after that, like kind of being at the like the sword end of hiring where it was just hard to find people and
because people were like, I don't want to work anymore.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah.
And now I think it's like coming back.
Yeah, no, the future definitely looks bright. Like even seeing like these young cooks now, like that's why I always anywhere I am, I don't care. Like I always tell them like to go visit you, to go hang out with you. And when I write you an email, it's business, buddy. So like, being able to send cooks and show them like, hey, food, we're here right now, but there's food that's over here right now doing some cool things and doing like some cool things with agriculture and farmers and like getting down and dirty. Like I was telling my friend over here that like, you're the first guy to jump in the dirt. Like, I want to feel it. I want to, like, plant something. I want to, like, know where it comes from. And so it's important to have cooks that are, like, intrigued by that. Like, I don't know what it is about you, but you attract them all, don't you? Like, my cooks are like, can we go there next? I'm like, I'll let you know when you're ready. Like, it took me 6 months to send that young man. 6 months, because I was like, you're not there yet. Yeah. But it was good. Like it showed him like it inspired him in a way. Yeah. So thank you for that. I appreciate you. And like I was trying to get insight from you for my partner and like what should I get her. So I appreciate that part too.
Oh, of course.
Man, I wrote down all your keynotes over there. If you can If you can tell young Brie something, what would it be today?
Ooh, I love that question when they ask it on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I did not get it from there.
Okay,
I
that's
did
fine.
not.
I'm obsessed with
I
RuPaul's
don't
Drag
watch
Race.
that.
Yeah, if you could tell your younger self something. Well, I would like speaking to the Brie that was starting out in the wine journey.
Any Brie at any stage, at any journey point.
I'll speak to that Brie specifically. Like,
don't fall for this.
Stop it.
You're the best thing that happened to us.
Like there is a viable career at the end of the road, and it just matters like what you want to take out of it. Yeah, I think that's it. Hospitality can be challenging when you're a woman and you have certain things you want to go after, like having a kid or raising a family. But it's possible, and I think back then I didn't think that way, and now I do, and I hope that people can see that. Yeah.
That's so important. Honestly. That is some good advice.
It's true.
That's really good.
It's true.
Ooh, I'm gonna remember that one.
And find a guy like Dacha.
Yeah, of course. Obviously. Also good advice. Yeah. What about you? What advice would you give that young man?
Well,
or wherever, at whatever point you're at.
Probably have more patience. I was very impatient as a young cook. Still more and more, but I didn't realize how much I didn't know.
Yeah.
I think at one point I even to run the little restaurant. I was head chef for several years, and then I just realized that like there's a lot more to be learned. So I just stand down and went back like just online cooking. Online cooking, like that was a good move. But just the patience, like.
Patience. That's very
important. Yeah, and if I could go more spend more time in Europe, I would.
You would have done it.
I regret that part only, but if I did it, then I would not be here. Right?
Experience
for
sure.
Yeah. But like I wish I spent more time in France or England or Italy or anywhere. The big culinary destinations that.
There's a golden time in your life where you have that opportunity where you can be free and like go ahead and do all of that.
But didn't you recently travel somewhere in Europe?
Yeah. Traveling is one, but like just actually working in it. So, I was lucky enough to get that around 20 years old approach with someone on the random guy like, hey, I come in Canada and work and didn't know English at all, and like pack up my like duffel bag and come across ocean and start the journey. But
that's wild.
That was like a little bit scary at the same time. But I also like get to learn a lot from there. So and then travel more Canada than average Canadian, I would say. So and work, not just travel, but work like from east to west coast. So but more patience for sure. More patience. Yeah,
I appreciate that.
I like that though.
I really do like that. That's super sweet, and like hearing that, like it makes sense with the people you are. Honestly, you guys should like write a book. Is this an idea?
There's a book I really want to write. Actually, we have his mom's recipes that she wrote when through her life, and I would love to turn that into a book, but also weave in like Balkan food history and Balkan wine history.
That'd be awesome.
I know.
You heard it here. Book's coming out. Support. Oh my God, I'm ready. I'm ready. So part 2 will be to promote the book. I'm ready. Let me have that interview. But like, I really do appreciate both of you for like having me in your space.
Of course.
And I like to call it honey on site, but whatever. I'm here and I plan on eating all this before I go home.
Try this. It's handmade.
I will.
Handmade burek.
I will. I just don't want to like get it everywhere. I'm a messy guy. Can't take me anywhere. But no, I really do appreciate both of you and like keep being the trailblazers you are. And I love learning from both of you and just seeing how you both carry yourselves and connecting that part with family. It's really sweet to see.
So you carry me. Mentally,
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, mentally.
Of course. We said it earlier. With every great humanness, someone holding them up, right?
Yeah,
like
for
a whole village.
Yeah, we take turns.
Yeah,
that's the most important part. Find a good supportive partner, and everything else just works.
with the right partner, makes sense. Yes. Thank you again, and I appreciate you both. And it's Honey, the podcast. Dacha and Brie, love you both, and I appreciate you, and I can't wait to see more of you. And don't forget part 2 of the book on me.
You're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Lead with kindness. Love you all. Yeah, thanks
Cool.
again.
Of course. Bye.
Bye.
But